Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are doing a 10-year Warriors rebuild in NBA 2K24. This is the Golden State Warriors, man. I think we all know that they're a really good team, and at the beginning of the season they started off really good. I believe at one point they were like 5-1 until everything just started going bad. They started losing like a lot of games. I believe they were on like a 6-game losing streak, but they beat the Houston Rockets, and they're looking to maybe turn the season around. We all know Stephen Curry. He's really good, man. Klay Thompson hasn't really doing what he's supposed to do, man. I feel like he's having a pretty down year in my opinion. And then yeah, honestly, I feel like they're a really good team. They just need to start figuring out what they're gonna do. And yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how the Warriors finish at the end of the season. But if you take a look at the rotation, the way it is right now, we got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Chris Paul, Gary Payton, Jonathan Kuminga, and Corey Joseph with Dario Saric out of the rotation, which I'm pretty sure he's in the rotation, but I'll fix it. So I'll fix the rotation up so it can be like in real life. Then I will see you guys at the end of the season. I don't plan on stopping at the trade deadline. I'm just gonna go ahead and just roll out season number 1. At the end of the season, Nikola Jokic is your MVP. Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. Sixth man, Amen Thompson. Defensive player goes to Giannis. We got Most Improved going to Naz Reid. Clutch player going to Giannis. Coach of the Year is going to Quinn Snyder of the Atlanta Hawks. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, then All-NBA third team. We have no Golden State Warriors representatives. We got no Stephen Curry making it, which is kind of really weird. But all defensive first team, all defensive second team, no Warriors still. Wow, interesting. Maybe I overlooked, but we're the sixth seed. I believe the Warriors were the sixth seed last year, so I'm kind of used to it. We got 28 from Stephen Curry. We got 21 from Klay Thompson, so 2K thinks he's going to turn the season around and have a really good season, shooting, 45%, 48% from the field. We got 14 from Andrew Wiggins, 11.5 from Chris Paul, 11 from Jonathan Kuminga. He is out with the severe left ankle sprain, so that definitely does. So we got 9 from Dario Saric, 7 from Moses Moody, 6 from Corey Joseph, 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists from Draymond Green. We got 5 from Braden Pojemski, 5 and 10 from Kevon Looney. We have 5 from Gary Payton and 2 from Tracy Jackson Davis. So we got the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we got SGA, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Mitch Hitch, Isaiah Joe, Pokusevski, Kendrick Williams, Jalen Williams, and Trey Man. We all know Oklahoma City is just a really good team, man. And against Oklahoma City, we're gonna lose in 5. So that's not a good start to this video. Okay, for us to lose to Oklahoma City in 5 just like that is not really the greatest start to the video, but it's whatever. We got OKC and Miami, and we got Miami going on a win championship. Finals MVP going to Jimmy Butler. I don't think the OKC Thunder will go to the finals already, even though they're a really good team right now. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But the Heat making the finals, I mean, it could happen, but I just don't know anymore, man. Their team is okay. It's not the best by any means, but take a look at player retirements. We got a lot of them retiring, but none of our players retire. At least I don't think so. None of our players retire. So yeah, so we got none of our players going and retiring. So heading into the draft lottery year, I don't know if we have like a first round pick or anything. Yeah, as expected, we don't have a first round pick. So yeah. One thing I also didn't mention is the Warriors' young talents that they have. Like, they have a couple of young players that can definitely be really good in the future. Starting with Jonathan Kuminga, and then we also got like Moses Moody. We also have Braden Pojemski and Tracy Jackson Davis. They have a couple of them. They also got Usman Garuba on a 2-way contract, so we could necessarily bring him back, but we'll just have to see. And like I said, we don't have a pick. Let's go ahead and hop into team of player options here, which we have Gary Payton. He's gonna accept. We have qualifying offers. We have Usman Garuba. We also have Lester Quintos here, which another young guy that can definitely maybe become something, maybe, but I don't know if 2K is gonna like how he develops. Really, I don't know if he'll develop like that in 2K. And then hanging in free agency, we got LeBron James as free agent. Obviously, it would be insane if we can get him. But the main free agent we have here is Klay Thompson. So we got Curry, Chris Paul, Gary Payton, Pojemski. We have Wiggins, Moses Moody. We have Draymond Kuminga, and we have Kevon Looney. So the only thing I want to upgrade is maybe the starting center position. After I'm gonna resign Klay Thompson though, since we really have nobody else that can really take his position. I'm gonna resign Klay Thompson. So let's say it's a 2+1 with a player option at the end. But that's pretty fair. So we're bringing back Klay Thompson. It's not too much or too low. low of money. I think so. So 58 million seems pretty fine to me for Klay Thompson, his value. So we should have a rotation at this point now with Curry and those the guys. Okay, we had 12 players. We can sign some extra depth pieces, like I said. So backup centers available. We got Cody Zeller, Drew Eubanks. So obviously it's not the best options by any means. Backup point guards. We got like Patrick Beverley, but we have we already got our backup point guard on Chris Paul, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign Drew Eubanks here to like a 2-year deal, $4 million contract. Should up we can go and sign somebody like Aaron Holiday, which is actually a really underrated pickup in my opinion. And then I'll also go ahead and sign like we can't really sign anybody else, so maybe we can wait on day 12 to see if we can bring our last minimum contract in, and then we'll have I think 14 players or like 15. Okay, we have 14 right now, so I guess Gruba could come back in his qualifying offer, so I guess we're fine with that, so that's good. And then Gruba is going to come back in his qualifying offer, so player progression is going to look absolutely terrible. We got Stephen Curry going down, but he's not the main problem I'm worried about. It's Klay Thompson going down to an 80 overall. We also got Draymond going down 3 and Chris Paul going down 2. But the good news, we got Kuminga developing really nicely. Moses Moody and Drew Eubanks developing. Gary Payton also going down at this point. He's like 31. We got Podziemski going up. And Garuba's actually going up 3 overall. So he's a 76 now. We also got Goo going up. So, yeah, I actually like what we have here. I mean, not really, because it's a really old team, and eventually I think we're going to have to rebuild. So I feel like we have 2 or 3 more years left to go and try and aim for a championship, and then we go out and just blow up the whole thing and reset. Past the Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green era. Once again, this does suck to say, but eventually it's just gonna have to happen during the video. So let's start up on a championship, man. So heading into our rotation, we got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga. They want to start now, which is very interesting. We got Kevon Looney, Draymond Green off the bench with Chris Paul, Moses Moody, Drew Eubanks, and Gary Payton second. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. We got Gruba also as a guy that can come in, maybe spot minutes, and then yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Do we go ahead and just sub out Eubanks and just play Gruba? Probably not. I guess I'll play the more proven player, Drew Eubanks, and then we'll see you guys at the trade deadline to maybe upgrade this team like center wise to get a better starting center. I love Kevon Looney, but I would rather have him come off the bench or something like that. Stopping at the trade deadline, and we're gonna try to get Miles Center. So basically, we're gonna have to trade Gary Payton, which I'm fine with. We have Brandon Podziemski, and then Kevon Looney is the guy that I would not want to trade. He would be a really, really good backup center, and it would suck to trade him, but eventually I tried multiple ways we can maybe get Miles Center, but his salary would probably have to be in the trade. And then we're also trading Drew Eubanks. I'm fine with trading 2 centers in order to get him because we have like Usman Garuba, which he can come in maybe and be the backup center, and then this 2029 first round pick. But and then they're giving me Miles Center. They're also giving me Gary Harris and Bobby Klintman, which he was actually the first round pick 16 in the past draft, so maybe we can get him. And then so let's just offer this up, and they are going to decline that, which it's because of Bobby Klintman apparently. That's kind of interesting. I'll throw a second, I'll throw another second, and they're still gonna say no because of Bobby Klintman. Interesting. Instead, let's say it's Amadou Diallo, that won't even work probably. So maybe we can't get Miles Center because it's gonna be way too hard. It's gonna be way too much. Maybe we actually can't get Miles Center. I was gonna go after a guy like Jared Allen or something like that, but that probably wouldn't be easier. So which is your MVP, but this year we won 58 games, so I think we won like 58-23, actually no, 58-24, right? Yeah, so 58 and 24, so we were the best team in the Western Conference. Oklahoma City was right there, along with Portland. Wow, okay, then LA, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, Minnesota, Denver, then New Orleans. So heading into our player stats, we have 28 from Stephen Curry, obviously the main guy on this team, he always will be. 18 from Klay Thompson, 16 from Kuminga, got 15 from Andrew Wiggins, we got 13 from Chris Paul, 10 from Moody, which he's developing really nicely, 6 from Draymond, 5 from Podziemski. Next year, he's gonna have a really big role with the team. He's not gonna keep playing like backup. He's gonna have a really good role. Only play 18 games. 5 from Eubanks, 4 from Looney. We got 3 from Gary Payton, 2 from Usman Garuba. I didn't stop at the trade line because no offers really stood out to me, and I couldn't really find anything. So now we got Memphis. They have John Morant, Desmond Bain, Ali Oubre, Steven Adams, Marcus Smart, Santi Aldama, Brandon Clark, and David Roddy. So against the Memphis Grizzlies, we are going to beat them in 5 to play the LA Lakers. So we all know this team has a bit of a rivalry here, but they have Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves. They're starting-ish win, right, which is very, very interesting here, but okay. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Jared Vanderbilt, Ray Hachimura, Will Heron Gomez, Cody Zeller, Gates now, Malik Beasley, Jalen Shafino. I don't think we should lose by this team, but they still have LeBron, they still have Anthony Davis, they still have Austin Reeves, so let's see what happens. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they even it up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. Whoa, okay, we even it up 2-2. We're going to take the 3-2 lead, and we're going to go to a Game 7 with this Los Angeles team that's starting ish win, right? They're starting small forward, okay. Didn't expect that to happen, but do we shrink our rotation, man? I mean, I think we go to a 9-man at this point, right? So let's go to a 9-man rotation heading in. That does ruin our center depth a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. So let's go ahead and hop into this Game 7, man. If we lose, I would be really, really disappointed in this team, and hopefully we don't, man, because the Lakers are putting up a pretty good fight, and no way we lose by this team, right? No, this can't, bro. Come on, we got to get back into this. Come on, we got to get back into this. Okay, it's a tie game. Okay. I'm not going to hop in because we're doing this for 10 years, and we are going to go and win just like that. Okay, man, I got scared there for a second. Now we got Portland. They have Scoot Henderson. They have Shaden Sharp, Matisse Thybulle, Chris Murray, DeAndre Ayton. They're starting Chris Murray. I don't think these teams are really that good, man. Okay, it looks like they have some injuries, though. They're missing Anthony Simons. So Anthony Simons is out for the season, and Jeremy Grant is out for the season. So hopefully, those 2 injuries, we should be able to beat them, maybe. So Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, we even it up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. They take the 3-1 lead, and we are going to lose by the Portland Trailblazers. The injured Portland Trailblazers, by the way, and they get beaten 5 by the Cavaliers, so that does suck. So I'll go for 1 more year before we just go ahead and blow the entire thing up, because that sucks that we just lost just like that. But in the draft we have pick 29. We got pick 29 in the NBA draft, which we can go ahead. I'm just gonna go and take the pick here. So let's see what we can get. So at pick 29, I'm going to select this guy named I'm gonna select Asa Noel, I guess, and that'll conclude my draft. So welcome to the team. We got Podziemski. We also got Gu. I don't know how to say his name, but qualifying offers. We got Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Usman Garuba. Gonna extend all 3 of those. Heading into free agency, we have Jason Tatum as a free agent. We have no money to spend, so Kuminga wants an absolute bag, which I don't know if I can give him that yet. He hasn't proved that he's worth that much money, even though 16 points during after 7-3. We could give it to him, but I'm gonna wait on giving that money to him. But yeah. I feel like we can re-sign Kevon Looney to a 3-year deal, $10 million, and then Gary Payton will not be back. Moses Moody, I want these guys to come into their qualifying offers. I don't want to pay them that much yet, but I'll be okay with paying Moses Moody $15 million for 4 years. That's pretty fair, right, in my opinion. So re-sign both of those guys. Chris Paul, I'm not going to announce the rights to him yet, even though we necessarily could. I mean, it's the last year anyway. Let's just give him a 1-year deal. He probably will retire after this season anyway, so let's re-sign Chris Paul, re-sign him, so let's re-sign all these guys, and then after that, Kuminga should come back as a qualifying offer if he doesn't get any offers. So, like I said, man, it's our last year. I'm gonna try to make a trade for a center, maybe. I'll sign Chris Boucher to a minimum contract if we can bring him into that anyway. So Chris Boucher, minimum contract. I'm also gonna try to sign Derrick Jones Jr. to a minimum, and he has to get a decline that, so only getting, we're only getting if he hurt him and signs it, Chris Boucher, which is okay, I guess. Kuminga, I'm gonna re-sign him, don't worry, he'll be back eventually, so. And then, actually, we did not have to sign Chris Boucher, which, I mean, I guess we can just release him now, because I guess we're gonna have Kuminga back, so that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna make a trade, maybe at the trade deadline, maybe right now. Kuminga will be back as qualifying offer, so I will most likely see you guys at the trade deadline for me making a trade for a new starting center. Trade deadline, and Clint Capella is only making $3 million, so this would be a steal to get on this type of contract, by the way. So I'm offering Drew Eubanks a first-round pick, and this guy for Clint Capella, and they are going to decline, which is fair, although a second-round pick in there, they think they're contenders, I'll throw another second, and I'll throw one more second, and they're still going to decline with that. Okay, so who else can we throw on there? That would be an upgrade, maybe, if they would like. I mean, this guy named Asa, I don't know if he will have more value. Actually, they can't even do that, can they? No. Alright, so it would probably have to be, I mean, Tracy Jackson Davis. I mean, I don't know if they have any interest in him. We might have to add another first round pick in there, which does definitely suck. I don't want to, but yeah, it's gonna have to happen. So we're gonna have to add maybe another first. Let's say it's a 20-30 first round pick. I'll be okay with doing that. We're getting Clint Capella, and they're still gonna decline that. Okay, another second, we're offering a bunch of picks here. They're probably gonna agree. We may have overpaid on that since it's our last year, but you know we could have just added Looney into Carter today, but you know it's whatever, man. We get Clint Capella, so Capella, they want to bench Wiggins, but I'm gonna go and put him back in the starting lineup. Wouldn't see a reason why they want to bench Andrew Wiggins, so I'm gonna put him back in there. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. This year, we were the second seed in the Western Conference, so we got to play the Blazers. So heading with our players, we've got 28 from Stephen Curry, 18 from Kuminga, so he's developing really nicely, like I said. 17 from Clay, 12 from Wiggins, 10 from Podziemski. I knew he would be really, really good. Actually, 12 from Podziemski. We got 10 from Chris Paul, 10.5 from Moses Moody, 7 and 10 with 1 block from Capella, 4.5, and 10 from Lee. So our center depth is really, really good. We got 3, 4, and almost a block bring 8 from Usman Gruba, 3 from Draymond Green, 0.4, and now, like I said, we got Portland. So we got Scoop, Sharp, Dibble, this guy, I don't know how to say that name at all. We got Robert Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons, Jimmy Grant, Jabari Walker, and Chris Murray. So a lot of power forwards in the team, but Moses Moody gets injured. So Capella gets injured. Are they playing with Capella? Looking like he's not going to play, sadly. So, that sucks. Okay, I'm not going to make a play, so I'm going to run a 9-man rotation. And then Moody is hurt, but he's going to play through it. Man, that sucks. Okay. We might actually go down the series. I'm kind of scared we might go down. Okay, Capella is back now, so that's nice. I mean, actually he is coming off the bench. He's not back officially, but we're gonna beat them in 6. Okay, but now we have the ultimate season under. So something feels odd about this rotation. Like, what's going on right now? Okay, so we got Seth. They're starting Podziemski now, which he's playing better than Clay. So I guess we can do it. And then Clint Capella's mad. I don't know why he's mad. He wasn't mad before, but Chris, Moses Moody, man, let's go on and win it, bro. Come on. Now we got Oklahoma City, so the team that's been giving me problems the whole video, we are going to go ahead and beat them in 6. Let's go. Okay, so Chris Paul, straight on MCL, he's out 1 to 2 weeks now, man. All these injuries are going to kill us eventually, but, okay, now they want to bench Wiggins for Moses Moody. I don't know what's going on, but now we have Utah with Keontae George, Stephon Cassell. We have Abaji, Jason. So Jason Tatum is the main guy on this team, obviously, and it's looking like they're fully healthy. So, game 1, we're gonna take game 2. We're gonna take game 3. Stephen Curry, man, gets hurt, twisted left knee, and Chris Paul's back. So we're gonna take the 3-1 lead, and we are gonna beat the 5 to go to the finals. Kuminga, averaging 30 points per game, just dropped 42 in the last game, averaging 25 in the playoffs. So he's the next star, definitely. So now we run to the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Star Thompson, Tobias Harris, Jalen Duren, Laurie Markin, and Obi Toppin, Andrew Nembhard, Isaiah Stewart, and Marcus Sasser. Game 1, we are going to take. 2, we're going to take again. Okay, so we're beating this really, really insane Detroit Pistons team, and they have D'Lo. I didn't even see D'Angelo Russell, bro. Was he injured? Goodness gracious. And let's see, we're going to go up 3-1. We're going to sweep them to get a championship. Let's go. We get Curry as 5th ring. That's like the perfect end to the rebuild, right? It has to be. That's like the perfect end to it. And Curry, if he retires, that'll be amazing. We got Chris Paul retiring. But, you know, if Curry would, we got Klay Thompson retiring as well. So we have no more Chris Paul and no more Klay Thompson. I'm not going to override their retirement says we got CP3 a ring. We got Klay Thompson his 5th ring. That's like the perfect end to their careers, in my opinion. So, heading into the draft lottery year, we have picked, let's see, so who just got the number overall pick? Was that the Celtics? No, it's Oklahoma City. Celtics got number 2. We got pick 30. So, that, in my opinion, that was amazing, man. That was beautiful right there. But let's just see. Draymond Green, he probably won't be back, but maybe if he wants to sign for a minimum, he will be back. But heading into the draft, I'm not too concerned about who we draft, but we're doing this for 10 years to go and hop into it and see who we can draft. So Clifford, I'm going to go and select him, and then with our other second, I'm going to go and take Mitch Shepard here, and then that'll be it. So, talking about for these guys, team play options, Andrew Wiggins. I am going. He's gonna decline it, so never mind. It's a lot of money anyway. I'm surprised he declined that. Podziemski, then Draymond Green's gonna accept that $27 million player option, and then we got this guy. I'm not gonna extend the qualifying offer to. We would just like to throw it into a trade, and then we got Stephen Curry as a free agent. Which do we resign? I'm obviously giving Kuminga the bag just for that, man. He played absolutely phenomenal in the playoffs. So Kuminga, I'm offering him as much money as you can. He's definitely a proven player now, in my opinion. That's exactly why I wanted to wait one more year, so I definitely think that was kind of smart to do. And then Wiggins, we also got Stephen Curry. I think we bring back Stephen Curry, right? I think we get Steph. I think we at least try to get Curry one more win before he retires. And he's gonna be a warrior for life, so you might as well just try and make him a warrior for life. So Stephen Curry, we want to give him $35 million for 2 years, so $72 million. And then we also got like Garuba, then Wiggins. If there's nobody else who can sign, I'm the one to sign. I don't know if still be able to sign him. We could move on from Stephen Curry and get Luka Doncic on this team, which and he might want to come here. We just won the championship, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm just gonna do this. Then Wiggins, probably gonna have to re-sign you too, buddy. So Wiggins, I'm gonna give you, let's say it's a 1+1 with a team option, $20 million. So just bring back the core, and I feel that that'll be completely fine with me. So Wiggins, Steph, and then we also got and then I don't know if we're able to bring back Clint Capella. We probably can't. Can we? Let's try. We cannot bring back Clint Capella, so that sucks. But we have Kevin Looney, and I feel like we can aim for at least one more championship, in my opinion. So let's go ahead. We also got Usman Garuba, so let's go ahead and give him a contract extension. He's gonna play this year, so shout out to him. He's gonna actually play some respectable minutes. And then we'll go ahead and sign a backup guard. I see Lonnie Walker, so I'll give him an offer. And then I see Javon Carter. So honestly, I don't know why I went ahead and did this another year, but let's at least try, right? I have to at least try give Steph another championship. We might be bad this year, so I don't know what really was the point of that. So we might actually be quite terrible with Clay gone and Chris Paul gone, but let's try. Let's try, man, and then let's see. Okay, so I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We might actually be quite terrible, but let's at least try to make Stephen Curry a warrior for life, and then let's make Kuminga this #1 guy on this team. So Stephen Curry, he can not have to try so hard, and then let's make Kuminga a more. I'm gonna boost his tendency up like so much. So let's see what happens. All right, so Kuminga is I'm gonna give him like a 99 shot tendency. I want him to be the #1 guy on this team. Touch tendency as well. So let's make him the #1 guy. Then Podziemski, I also want you taking a little bit more shots as well. And then that should be great. That should be fine. Rotation: Curry, Podziemski, Wiggins, Kuminga, Garuba, Looney, Moody, Lonnie Walker, Javon Carter, then Draymond Green. That rotation, all right, 10-man. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so at the end of the season, we're the 3rd seed, even without Klay Thompson or Chris Paul. So heading into our player stats here. So we had about 28 points from Jonathan Kuminga. So Kuminga is really turning into a superstar here for the Golden State Warriors. He's the next player we're going to build around. We got 22 from Stephen Curry, obviously at the age of 39. Still averaging 22 points per game. I'm still impressed, to be honest with you. He's still really, really good at the age of 39. Podziemski with 18 points per game. So him and Kuminga might be the next duo, as well as Moses Moody. Let's just take a look. Kuminga's 24, Podziemski's 24, and Moses Moody's 24. So we could have a big three maybe in the future. I'm just saying. Wiggins with 12, 9.5 from Lonnie Walker. We got 8.5 from Mason Noel. We got Javon Carter with 5, Gruber with 4, 9, and 1 steal and 1 block off the bench. So his defense is really good, obviously. So yeah, Looney with 3, 8 off the bench as well. So honestly, and we also got Draymond Green. I forgot he was here, man, with 2 points per game. But yes, we have Houston now. Obviously, he's making a huge overpay of a contract, but I want to keep him a warrior for life, obviously. But Houston, we have Amin Thompson, Jaden Hardy, Kendall Whitmore, Jabari Smith, Alfred Şengün, Ian Jackson, Dylan Brooks, Tari Eason, Dylan Harper, and AJ Bonstad. So obviously, they have a really good team. And like I said, I want to keep these guys together. It's not because, I'm not a Warriors fan, but like I said, I want to keep these guys together because I think they'll want to be here for the rest of their careers. Steph Curry and Draymond Green. And I'm not a Warriors fan, so we'll see what happens. Against Houston, we are going to go ahead and get swept. So maybe we just let it go. Alright, so that definitely does suck. I guess our team isn't ready to beat a team like the Rockets like that, even though we were the 3rd seed. But we got Josh Giddey as a New Orleans Pelican. Okay, very, very interesting. We all know what Josh Giddey's doing right now, but he goes on to win the championship. And let's see, do we have any Warriors players starting? So Curry or Draymond is still not going to retire, which he's probably. I mean, did Draymond retire? I have to see. Hold on. I don't think he retired, and he did not retire. So I probably won't be bringing back Draymond Green. No, it does suck. I probably won't be bringing him back. Getting into the draft lottery year, or I might give him a one-year deal. Just depends. So, we got the Jazz during the one overall pick, and that's actually from the Russell Westbrook trade. So, wow, that's actually kind of wild. So, Jazz the number one overall pick from the Russell Westbrook trade that they traded Mike Conley for. That's going to be a really, really valuable pick in the future. So, heading into team of player opportunity, we had a rookie with Darius Berry Carroll. I guess I saw him. So, team of player opportunity, we got Andrew Wiggins. We're actually going to decline that team option. Noel and Mitch Shepard, I'm going to decline. I'm only bringing back Noel. So, qualifying offers, we got Braden Podziemski. I would love to bring him back. So, Podziemski is asking for about $25 million. Honestly, this isn't a big contract. I'll be one to go ahead and give him to him. And Draymond Green, I'll be one to give you a 1-year minimum contract for you to retire next year. And then probably won't play any minutes. So Podziemski and then Wiggins. If we can sign somebody else, that would be huge. So we got like Michael Porter Jr. here, which is amazing. Cameron Thomas, AJ Griffin. So I would love to sign like a decent young player here just to start this off. So let's see. Or we might just tank this year, to be honest. Like, we can sign Michael Porter Jr. if we want to, but he's already getting a 5-year deal from the Nuggets, and I wouldn't see why he would, sign with us instead of the Nuggets. We got Chris Middleton here, but he's 35 at this point. Cameron Thomas, I wouldn't call him much of a small forward, but, it could be an option. Cameron Whitmore as well wouldn't be terrible. We can, develop him into a nice player. He is asking for, we can push his tendency up because he didn't really get a chance with Houston. Maybe we can turn him into a really good player. That's also an option. We also got 23-year-old AJ Griffin. So there's a lot of options here. But I think I'm going to go with Cameron Whitmore here. Nobody else really stands out to me the most. So Whitmore, I'm going to give you, how was next year's free agency class looking like? Let's see. Jokic, Tatum, Zion, Curry, as you can see. So there's a lot of talent. But I think we're going to have the best shot with Cameron Whitmore. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign Cameron Whitmore to a contract. There's nobody else I can really get that's really standing out to me. Sneak Bay. I'm going to bring Cameron Whitmore. I know I might seem like overpay, but I'm bringing Cameron Whitmore. And then Podziemski. We should have enough money to bring. Actually, no, we can't. Okay, that does suck. So, looks like I might have been wrong on that. So we can release Wiggins, renounce him. We won't have enough money to sign Podziemski unless we trade somebody real quick, $11 million. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna trade Kevon Looney or Usman Garuba real quick so we can go ahead and bring him in. So I'm gonna trade one of these guys, and then basically we might not even be good this year. So I'm gonna trade him for a second, and then let's go ahead and bring in the both of these guys back. Alright, so I traded Usman Garuba. Okay, the Rockets matched it, so really ended up didn't match. The Rockets are gonna match that contract, which definitely does suck. So we have to sign somebody else. So I might actually just wait, man. There's no point in just rushing it right now. We can sign Lively. Well, let's look at centers actually, man. I'm not looking at centers enough. So we got Lively, which we got Jalen Duren, which I might actually sign Jalen Duren, man. Duren sounds like a really good addition for this team. We literally have a starting center. We got Kevon Looney, so. Podziemski. Okay, Podziemski, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a contract. I don't even care at this point. So, Podziemski, I'm re-signing you first. So, we're gonna sign Draymond, Podziemski, bring these guys. And so, the Rockets sadly match the contract, which definitely does suck. I'm not gonna announce Wiggins just yet, even though I probably will. So, Wiggins, do we have cap space still? We have some, but not enough to sign a good player. So, we got Curry, we got Clifford Jennings, we got Podziemski, Moses Moody. So, I feel we're just gonna go ahead and take this year for a big draft pick. So, let's see what we can get for a backup too. So we got Bryce McGowan, as you can see. We got Julian Strawther, which he can maybe turn into something for us. Let's sign Julian Strawther to a 2-year deal. Wiggins, I'm gonna renounce, and then let's see, we need a small forward and a center, and that should be fine. So I see a Zaire Williams, which he would not be terrible. We can develop him. So Zaire Williams, I'm gonna go and bring him in, and then let's also go ahead and sign a backup center. We don't want to sign a good one this year. Once again, let's bring back Dario Saric. Why not? So, and then after that, I'll see you guys at the end of the season this year. I'm probably just going to tank for a draft pick. So, we even have a next year's draft pick, and we have a 2028 Warriors and a pick swap that I just got from Usman Garuba. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so this year we did not make the playoffs. So, I was kind of thinking, like, when I was thinking, like, I'm not sure I want to keep Curry through this long run, or do I just want to, like, focus on our team. I think I just want to focus on our team, man, because I'm pretty sure, like, we should have cap space, and I kind of just want to focus on our team and, like, what we're going to do for our future. So, Stephen Curry is actually going to retire, so maybe I'm going to let him retire, but so Curry is going to retire, and then do any of, does Draymond still want to, it looks like Draymond still wants to be in the NBA, man, weird, or unless I didn't just see it, let's see if he did, and okay, no more, okay, so we're in the Jonathan Kuminga era now, in 2028, so we only have a couple more years to do this. Let's win another championship with this era now, so take a look at the draft lottery. We have two lottery picks. We got pick 7 and pick 12, and we are going to get, so the Lakers get number 3, and we are going to get pick 8, and we're also going to get pick, I don't know, okay, we're going to get pick 8 and 10, so that is amazing. Or do we even get pick 10? Okay, no, we don't get pick 8. We get pick 8, but we don't get pick 10. We got pick 28, and, a second round pick. So, let's look around the league and see if I can actually trade this pick, because I actually got an idea in mind of what we can do. Instead of trading the pick, let's keep it and let's bring in Jalen Duren here. I know it says we maybe can't sign him. We're like $1 million off, but we necessarily could if we like dump somebody off. So we went ahead and took Tavion Bryant with the number 8 selection. So I should have a plan here. I definitely think this is gonna work out, man. I'm telling you. We have like a small window to do this though, so you better hurry. So Jalen Duren, I'm gonna go ahead and sign him. So let's see. Okay, so apparently we can't. Wait, okay, we can. So okay, I'm gonna offer him that contract, and hopefully we can get Jalen Duren here. So Jalen Duren, he's signing it. Okay, so I'm not gonna. Okay, we're gonna opt out. Come on, Louis. I don't care, but get Jalen Duren. Let's see if the team doesn't match it, and we get Duren. Okay, get Jalen Duren to be on our starting center. That's all I wanted, man. Still 24 years old, and now that sounds kind of crazy, man. Only 24 years old, and he played 6 years in the NBA. Kind of insane, but. We really don't have a starting two guard. I moved Podziemski to the point. I also went ahead and signed Henry Robinson. So this was my plan. My plan was to go ahead and move Podziemski to the point guard, move Moses Moody to the 2 guard, and then Strawther will back him up. Move, like, Kuminga to the 3, and then, yeah, this definitely should work. So Kuminga will actually go up a little bit after 3, so he'll play the 3. I think he went up, I'm not quite sure. Then we'll have Kavion, and then, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start Asa Noel here, because he was actually a steal, man. 13.7 rebounds, 37% from 3. Him included in the starting lineup would definitely be great. I feel like you can definitely, make some noise at the starting lineup, and then we'll have Kavion Bryant maybe come in. Does he go up at power forward? Because that would actually be really, really nice. Okay, he goes down, so I'm going to keep him at small forward. We'll have Zaire Williams. I like what we have, man. I like what we have. Now let's just, sign some forward. So, we got Wiggins, still a free agent. Not going to sign him. So, power forward is available. Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt. So, Jake LaRavia, he hasn't played since 23-24, so we might not sign him. I mean, if we believe in him, we could, but backup centers, we have Poku, we have Daron Sharp. I might go with Daron Sharp here, even though there's a lot more options, but I think Daron Sharp would be we can sign Poku here. He's also, still 26 years old. He would be a decent addition, but I really don't think he's a backup center. I feel like he's more like a forward, in my opinion, so I'm going to bring in Daron Sharp, a more established center. So Daron Sharp, welcome to Golden State. If he signs, okay, he signs. So Daron Sharp, welcome to Golden State. We have backup center, going to sign a power forwards. We still have some money, so let's see what we can get. So power forward is available. We got Chumoki, so we're not going to get a really great guy. Let's see what we can get on day 12, actually. I'm kind of interested to see what we can get on day 12. So on day 12, let's see what we can get. So we're on day 12 now. We have, this didn't even, so no new names really popped up. Maybe we can get somebody here. So if we can still get Jake Rabia, that would be insane. And he's going to decline it. Yeah, so we're not getting Jake Rabia. Only have 2 more offers, so let's use this wisely here. So I feel like Kobe Brown, see Peyton Watson. Don't know why he's labeled as a power forward here, but you know what? Maybe we just go and sign like Dorian Finney-Smith, and we just go like that. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I really like our team right now, and if we're not good, there's still a lot more room for improvement. at the end of the season, things kind of work. So we're the third seed. We got to play the Denver Nuggets at 6-8 with Tyrese Proctor, OG, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Isaiah, Derek Whitehead, Bones Highland, Preston Chua, and David Roddy. So honestly, this team is honestly pretty good, man. I really like what they put together in this time phase. But take a look at the players. We got 22 from Kuminga, 20 from Podziemski, 15 from Moses Moody, 14 from Noel. We got 11 from Julian Strawther, 10.5 from Jalen Duren, 9 from Daron Sharp, 8 from Clifford, and 9.5 from Zaire Williams. So we have Denver, like I said. So against the Denver Nuggets, Kuminga is going to break his nose, and he is going to play through it. So that's just really good. So he might be wearing a face mask or something, but we're going to go up 3-2, and they're going to force a game 7. So Game 7 versus the Nuggets to get out of the play. I'm gonna shrink our rotation to an 8-man. There's no point of running this, so that does kick Clifford Jennings and Kavion. Kavion was actually playing pretty good, so we might actually play him in the playoffs over Zaire Williams, which he's playing better than Zaire Williams. So I'm gonna play Kavion over Zaire Williams for now, even though he's a rookie. But let's see how it goes. This is Game 7. So Game 7, it is in Golden State, so we should have the advantage here, and it is. Hopefully, we got to keep blowing them out, keep blowing them out, keep blowing them out, and we are going to keep blowing them out. So 106 to 130. We got 27 from Moody, 27 from Kuminga, and we have Dallas now. So Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves. Wow, okay. Austin Reeves, 76 overall at this point. Kind of washed, man. I mean, right now he's washed, is what I mean. But, let's see what happens. I mean, so they have Luka, Austin Reeves, Carter Knox, Chris Murray, Kel Ware, Asar Thompson. And, yeah, honestly, they have no more Kyrie Irving. So they have Austin Reeves, Carter Bryant. But Carter Knox, so let's see what happens. So against the Dallas Mavericks, they had to beat the San Antonio Spurs, so let's see what happens. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, Daron Sharp is back. We're going to take. Game 3, they take, and then we're going to go up 3-1. And Podziemski, no way, Podziemski's out for this season on severe ankle sprain. I feel this is going to be our year 2. He was averaging 25 points per game, 50% from 3, carrying, but hey, bro, okay, now, who's gonna be our starting point guard? Okay, this might be a problem. We have to address our point guard situation. But we're starting Clifford Jennings, man. It's so rough. We're literally gonna get lose by Oklahoma City at this point, man. So, let's get over it. Let's hurry up and lose by OKC so we can get into the off season. So, we are actually putting up a pretty good fight. They're gonna go up 3-2. Can we go ahead and force the game 7 back in Oklahoma City without Podziemski? I feel for these last couple of years, I'm turning injuries off, man, because injuries are just selling our entire season. So, actually, can we force the game 7? No, we cannot. Okay, so it's a close game, but I'm turning injuries off this last season. Injuries sold us to win the championship, and then, yeah, that definitely sucks. So, I'm gonna adjust our backup point guard situation this year. We have Zach LaVine retiring as a Chicago Bull, which will definitely not happen. He's getting traded soon. Maybe after trade deadline, I believe so, but draft lottery, get the Lakers getting number 2. So the Lakers have been getting a lot of first round, a lot of lottery picks in this draft. How are they looking now? So they have Kyrie. Honestly, they're going to be stacked in the future, but let's see. Do we even have a pick? We have pick. We have no pick. So, like I said, I'm going to address our backup point guard situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop in free agency. I'm gonna try to trade for 21-year-old Marcus Johnson. We all know the type of guy he turns into the future. Starting point guard right now, so I wouldn't see why they want to give him up to Spurs, but I mean, it's worth a shot, right? So let's see if we can get him. I'm offering Clifford Jennings, I'm offering Darius, and I'm offering Henry Robinson. Let's see if we can get him, and they're gonna decline, which is fair. They think they're contenders with this team, which says a lot, but Patrick, I'm gonna include, they still decline. Honestly, a first round pick's gonna have to be traded, and they're still gonna claim. Might have to go after our second option here. I'm not trading 2 firsts for a backup point guard, so I mean, we really have no assets to trade anyway, so they like Kavion Bryant and stuff. So I'm moving on to the other guy, and that was actually on the Cavaliers, and he was Marco Jackson. So see if we can get him instead. And they want a second, they'll give me a first. Okay, we get Marco Jackson just like that, be our backup point guard. 13.5 points. His 3-point percentage is gonna have to go up if he wants to be efficient, but I like the addition. So let's go ahead and just re-sign our guys. Anthony Edwards is a free agent, but obviously you won't have to sign him. And then Moses Moody asking for a bag, $24 million. I'll be wanting to give that, and then let's see. So Noel also is a guy we're gonna have to bring back. So re-sign the 2 of those guys. Then Julian Strawther is a free agent, as well as Zaire Williams. So those guys off the bench were key factors. So if we can bring them back, that'll be great. So we need a backup power forward and a backup shooting guard. So let's see. So backup two guards available. Got Gary Trent, we got Kevin Huerter, Julian Strawther. I'm probably gonna go and bring him back. Backup power forwards, we have Tari Eason, and then no other really good options. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and re-sign Julian Strawther. He was big for us, so Julian Strawther, 10 million, so about like 20 million on a dot. Seems pretty fine to me. Then backup power forwards available. We have Jabari Walker, which honestly he seems pretty decent for us. So I might go ahead and sign Jabari Walker here. 9 points. Actually, we got Bobby Clipman, we got Tobias Harris, Patrick Baldwin, Uzma Ding seems okay. Patrick Baldwin. I think I'm gonna go Bobby Clintman here, if anything else. So Bobby Clintman, I'll go and bring. He's pretty young as well. So 12 million for 2 years, and then that will conclude my free agency. We can still re-sign Zero Williams, which I might actually do it. No, sure. Let's bring in Zero Williams for like a 1-year deal. We could use this for like a trade as well. So I'm gonna give him a team option, 1+1, 6 million, and then yeah, like I said, that could be used in a trade. Maybe I have to trade the line, something like that. And then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Darren Sharp will be back, and if he's not back, I'll sign Isaiah Hartenstein, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And I turned injuries off for the playoffs. So we got Sacramento in round 1. So yeah, I turned injuries off. So game 1, we're gonna take game 2. We're gonna take again game 3. Let's just seem like turn around, and we are gonna beat them in 5 to play Houston. Dylan Harper, Dylan Green, AJ Jabari Smith, Alfred Sengun to start 5. Game 1, we are gonna take. Game 2, we also gonna take game 3, and they get 1 game, and we're gonna beat them at 5. To play Minnesota with Jeremy Sohan as the starting point guard, Anthony Edwards, Jacoby Walter, Jay McDaniels, Aaron Bradshaw, Jim Miller, Zay Jackson, Davion Mitchell, and then Roman with Caleb Houston. So Jeremy Sohan, he's labeled a point guard now in 2K since he's a point guard, obviously with the Spurs. Game 1, we are going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. And Game 4, they're going to get 1 game. We're going to beat them at 5 to play Detroit. So, K. Cunningham, Quentin Grimes, Desar Thompson, Cody Carr, Braden Griffin, if okay, whatever, man. But I have no idea who that is. DJ Wagner, Andrew Nembhard, Jared McCain, Babacre Miller. So, let's see what happens. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they even it up. Game 3, they take the 2-1 lead. Can we go ahead and even the series up 2-2? This would okay. It's just in Detroit, man. So man, that's so bad that they went ahead and took the 2-1 lead. And there's no way to lose by this team, right, man? We have to come back from 3-1. Alright, so it's now 3-2. So, we evened it up. We evened the series up 3-3. I'm running an 8-man rotation, so let's see. We can go ahead and beat the Pistons. Come on, we have to keep the lead, keep the lead. Get back into it, come on. Come on, Warriors. Come on, y'all got this, bro. Come on. What's going on, man? Are they gonna... Okay, we get the lead back. Come on, take it back. Come on, keep going. We need to take this lead back fast. Oh, we took it back. We're gonna win just like that. We're NBA champions. Moses Moody, 29 points. 25 from Kuminga, Noel, 21, and 21 from Podziemski. We're gonna win the championship. Marco Jackson wins Finals MVP. Okay, I guess... I mean, yeah, I don't know how he won Finals MVP. I don't know what he was doing to win Finals MVP, but who cares, man? He won the championship. We have pick 6 in the draft. I'm going to trade this pick and Bobby Clintman to the Bucks for Jaden Hardy, and we're also getting, I believe this is like pick, I don't know, but it's a lottery pick as well. And then Jaden Hardy, 17.5 points per game, just averaged 20 like 2 years ago, so that would be a huge addition to this team. So let's get an electric scorer in Jaden Hardy, and then we also get to keep our lottery pick with pick 9, so Strawther. At this point, man, we have a lot of depth for sure, so he can be expendable maybe in the offseason. So let's see. Okay, so what pick do we get? Pick 9. So, I mean, I don't know if we trade this pick to get a power forward, but let's see what we can get. And nobody's offering me a player, which is fair. I don't even know if he can take on a player, but let's draft a power forward with this pick 9. Let's see. Okay, so we can draft Ricky Gilliard just like that. So, it couldn't have been better. So, I feel like we're in range to winning another championship. So Ricky Gilliard will to the team. Except Davion Mitchell, Jared Williams is going to decline. And then nobody I'm too concerned about, but okay, so heading into free agency. Yes, no qualifying offer I'm too concerned about, so we should have a full rotation the way it is right now. So you sign a backup center, obviously, And I'm actually interested in signing Zach Edey this time to be our backup center. So I'm giving Zach Edey a 3-year deal for him to be our backup center, and then everybody else, I'm not really too concerned about. Zach Edey, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a contract. So Zach Edey is gonna be our backup center. When he had opportunity, averaging 14 and 11 points per game, so I feel that's pretty nice. And then we can also just re-sign Daron Sharp, because if we, I'm just gonna do it because we can re-sign him. Because why not, man? Well, why not? So Daron Sharp. Can he play power forward, actually? Because that would actually be huge. Zach Edey, and he goes down at power forward. Interesting. How about, okay, so Daron Sharp, if we move in power forward, he stays the same, so I'm moving to power forward. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We only have, I believe, like 1, maybe 2 more years left to do this. I think this is our last year, actually. So, yeah, actually, we might have 2 more years. I'm not quite sure, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, we're the 3rd seed again. We just can't stop getting 3rd seeds, man, but I'm not mad at it. We got 20 from Kuminga, 17, 17, 16, 14, and 10. So we got Oklahoma City. Round 1, SGA, Robert Dillingham, Lou Dort. It feels like they had Lou Dort for this entire video, and yes, they did. He's been their starting small forward the entire video. Interesting, but against the Oklahoma City Thunder, we are going to go ahead and beat them in 5 to get Portland with Scoot, Sharp, Josh Green, Jared Vanderbilt, DeAndre Ayton, Elliott, Keldrian, Anthony Simons, and I don't know that name. So game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, we're gonna take. Game 3, they take. Game 4, they're gonna even it up to 2. We're gonna take the 3-2 lead, and we're gonna beat them in 6 to play New Orleans with Devin Booker, Josh Giddey, okay, Bryce James, Cooper Flagg, Drew, Justin Edwards off the bench, Hugh Gonzalez, Cameron Holmes, and Andre Cass Jr. So game 1, we are going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, Game 4, we go up 3-1, and they're going to get 2 games. Okay, can we go ahead and beat the New Orleans Pelicans in 6? We're in Golden State right now, so we're in Golden State. So can we go ahead and maybe win this game? And it's a pretty close game. We're going to fall short, okay? But this is not over. We're going to go to a Game 7. So let's see, guys, man. We're going to Game 7. This time it's in New Orleans, so they have home court advantage. But who cares, man? We're going to absolutely destroy them. We're going to blow them out. We're going to win in every single quarter, just like that. 163 to 112. We demolished them, bro. But yeah, we got Washington in the finals. So it was a long rebuild, but they're finally in the finals. They got John Morant, Darren Peterson, Denny Avdia, Carter Bryant, Dame Mara, Jordan Wallace, Jason Crow, Davion Mitchell, Darren Holmes, and Trey Pinkard. Okay, interesting. Jordan Wallace hasn't done much for them. Dame Mara has, though. They still have Denny Avdia, Darren Peterson, they have John Morant, and which is interesting. But yeah, game 1, we're gonna take. Game 2, we're gonna take. Game 3, they're gonna even it up 2-2. Okay, so it's a big game 5 in our hands. Here's who's going to take the 3-2 lead. If we can win this game, it would be huge, and we are going to get the lead back, and we're going to start to blow them out in the 4th quarter. 151 to 136. We got almost 40 from Kuminga, 26 from Noel. We have 25 from Bojemski, 22 from Moody. So, yeah, so if we win this game, we can just go ahead and close them out the window. We can go ahead and beat them here. That would be amazing if we could just, shut them out right here, and they're going to have the lead for a while, and it is looking like we're going to fall short, 115 to 122. But, like I said, it's not over. We're going to a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. This would definitely suck if we're going to lose here in front of our Golden State fans, and it's a pretty close game, but we're gonna have the lead. Actually, we're not gonna have the lead heading into the 4th quarter. Okay, it's not looking the best. We have to get back into the game. We have to. Let's not choke a 3-2 lead, and we're gonna choke a 3-2 lead, 131 to 125. We're gonna lose the NBA Finals to the Washington Wizards. So that definitely stings, but we have about 1 more year left to do it. So yeah, let's just do this for the last year. I'll run it back 1 more year, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Alright, so for the final season, we're the number 1 seed this year, and we were actually amazing. We went 30 or 63 and 19. That's actually amazing, man. So, player stats, basically, we had 21 from Noel, we had 20 from Pojemski, and 20 from Kuminga. So, this is the big 3. 17 from Moses Moody, like a really good role player. 13 from Jane Hardy, 10 from Marco Jackson. So, we have Oklahoma City, and they still have Lou Dort, man. How? It feels like they usually let let go of Lidor, but they just signed him to an extension, so I wouldn't see why he would go anytime soon. But interesting. Let's see what happens against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We are still going to beat them in 5 to play Portland. Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, Carter Knox, DeAndre Ayton, Jordan Fisher. Interesting. So game 1. We're gonna take game 2, we're gonna take game 3, and then game 4, we're gonna sweep them to play the Houston Rockets. So Dylan Harper, Jalen Green, AJ DeBon, Javaris Smith, Alfred Şengün, Brandon McCoy, Reese, Mo Fall, and Patrick Baldwin. So against Houston, we're gonna beat them in 5 to play Boston. Anthony Black, Trey Johnson, Jaylen Brown, Koa Pete. So no more Jason Tatum. And see what happens against Boston. We're gonna beat them in 6 to win a championship. That was great. So just like that, we're gonna win a championship. So how much championships do we win? I believe it was like, I'm gonna say 3. I think it might have been 4. Actually, no, we could have won 4 if we didn't lose. But yeah, so I feel like this was a perfect 10-year rebuild, man. It couldn't have been better. Started off with Stephen Curry. We got one more championship for Steph, Clay, Draymond, and then Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, or I believe Klay Thompson. We also got Chris Paul rings. This was amazing. I feel like it was a perfect rebuild, man. Like I said, we got Steph, Clay, Draymond, also Chris Paul a championship, and then we moved on from them. We got Jonathan Kuminga, and we developed him into a really good player. I definitely think it was a really good rebuild, and we won 2 championships with Jonathan Kuminga, Podziemski, Noel, and Moses Moody. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.